What's up, everybody? We're back again today with another video. I am Kevin.
My name is Tim.
And today we bring you some more Wagakkiband, but with a very special guest. Amy Lee from EVANESCENCE with her smash hit, Bring Me to Life.
First time Kev's ever heard the song, so I'm introducing him to it.
Yeah, it's definitely the first time I've heard the song. I'm not gonna make a joke like Timmy that says he's never... I can't, for the life of me, Tim, if by the end of this song you tell me you've never heard this song before, I would be absolutely shocked. The amount of times I've heard this song literally just out in the wild. Like, bro, I literally go walk in the jungle now, probably hear the song at some point. That's how much the song was played. The song is massive. The song is everywhere.
150 plus. Okay.
150 plus. No, definitely like hundreds of thousands plus. Like, this song's everywhere. But yeah, I'm very excited.
Me too.
Wagakkiband was really good when we listened to them. And it's Amy Lee. Don't really need to say much more about just how good she is.
Gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what you think of their rendition of the song.
If you're having fun watching our content, please consider subscribing. And, if you really enjoyed that video, you can just press that like button. We got some ideas for some merch, and possibly a Patreon coming too. So keep your eyes glued. We have a Spotify playlist with all the music we've reacted to. If you've got any content that you would like us to watch from this artist, please put it down in the comments below so we can check it out. All our socials are down in the description, and all the socials of the artists. Please remember to support them directly. Both Kev and I stream on Twitch, so if you would like to find us more live, you can go and check our channels. They'll be in the description.
Okay, I'm not even gonna ask the question though.
First time I've heard it, never heard this before. No, of course, I'm singing along, bro. No, you're 100% right. Obviously, the start of the song with the instrumentals, it wasn't like, I was like, well, what is this? And then as soon as the bass line begun of Bring Me to, I was like, I could already sing the chorus. Like, I knew exactly where we were at. So, but I like this rendition of it. Like, it's different. It's not, I've not heard this version of the song, and I'm appreciating it's a bit softer in some ways, but it's like, that's not a negative criticism. It's like, okay, so this is like a more gentle version of the song, because the original to me is not aggressive, but it's quite a wake me.
It's very grungy.
Yeah, and this is not. So it's cool to see a different and like the way that they all three of these artists are singing with one another, like the complementing and the timing of either backup vocals or mains. It's a really nice. I'm like using my hands like as a clutch and accelerator, because it's exactly it's really well timed the way that they are fusing this song together.
Yeah, so I was a little bit like nervous when I saw that the Wagakkiband like singer that she was gonna sing with Amy Lee. Yeah, because I know how hard of a song this is to sing. Because Amy Lee's voice is very powerful, and it's like she hits octaves that not a lot of singers can hit in most of her songs. And the way she just like takes it down one octave, but still is able to like match her tone and like just harmonize with her in the like higher sections. Like that is something that is extremely good. Like if you can't match the exact octave, like just going down a few octaves but keeping the same tone and being able to like harmonize with someone, it like just like they like blend it so well. And I get what you're saying, that it feels like a lot like softer version of the song, because the original music video for this song is literally her standing on the edge of a window outside a building about to fall to her death. So
jeez, yeah,
it's definitely a lot heavier like meaning behind the song, because this is a song about somebody in an abusive relationship, somebody in a relationship where they're like asking their partner to like help them, to like, you're supposed to be another part of me that is there to bring me to life. You're supposed to like bring the best out of me, but the only thing you do is bring darkness. You just throw darkness out into the world, like into my life and stuff. So it's a very like heavy topic, and the way that they have made this into like almost like a sincere like, I don't know if it's like you could say like an apology letter or a like something
like a gentle acknowledgement.
Yeah, a gentle like acknowledgement of, I'm sorry, I've realized my mistakes. Like that's kind of the like vibe that I'm getting here. And I love that they have like almost a full orchestra with them. Like it's always nice seeing all these like heavier songs when they're done on like an orchestra, just the like different like environment and like feeling that it gives to the song. It feels like it like lifts the song to even like greater heights.
And you can actually see the layers, because often you'll miss a little bit of a violin or you'll miss a bit of a piano because there's only one or two like important moments where that instrument gets used. But when you're seeing it on stage, you're almost a bit more aware of it and you get to appreciate it a bit more. So seeing them like this, it's really cool. Nice, dude. You know what? Look, a lot of gonna regurgitate what we said in the first section. It's just clean singing, the artists merging with one another. When he had to sing the bulk of that section, I was a bit nervous because he was quite soft in the moments where I was like, okay, this is where I expected to be a bit heavy, but he just carried that tone so well, and he even did a bit of a growl when it was needed. So I really felt like he filled that gap of keeping the tone a little bit more subtle. And like the one word that came to mind, and maybe it's because of the orchestra and the amphitheater, but this was classy, dude. This was the first song that I've heard that was like, I really felt it was classy, and it was done so nicely because we used to, and we know what the song sounds like, and we're aware of the emotions that it would instill. This was still the same song, but just done in such a different light that it's almost changes your perspective on the song, which is it's a very unique feeling that I felt, and I enjoyed it. It was different. It wasn't at all what I expected, but what they've done, the way that the different instrumentals work together as well, it was just really nice, dude. Light and classy.
Yeah, so I was actually wondering if this was the song or the performance that gave Emily the idea to do, because the newest album that Evanescence did a couple of years ago was one where they did remasters of a lot of the older songs that they did, but in a symphonetic way. So they had orchestras and stuff do a lot of their songs with them. So they were very drawn out, more melodic. I'm trying to think more I don't want to say environmental. I don't know why that's the word that's coming to my mind, but it's I don't know how to describe it. It's just less heavy, I guess, but still having that overwhelming feeling and the overwhelming message that
there's still a lot of emotion.
There's still emotion, yeah. And the thing that I always with Emily, that entire final session, all the hairs on my arms were standing up. I get goosebumps every time, because me listening to Emily sing for probably 90% of my life at this point is it's been such a gift that we've had to be able to have someone like her with a voice that is that pure, not just in the studio but at live performances. Her being able to still hit every single one of those notes, no matter how many songs she sings. She just sounds exactly the same as she does in the studio, and which makes it even crazier. She writes almost every single song that they've ever released. She is just such a talented musician. She can play I think 6 or 7 instruments. She literally does it all. And the way that I really liked it, at the end when she and the other lead was holding that note for that long. You could hear the Wagakki lead starting to run out of breath there at the end, and then Amy just smiled at her and gave her that reassurance that you don't have to try and keep up with me. You did your job. You were really good.
Perfect.
And what you did was good enough. And how she was going up to the guy that was singing, gave him a little bit of encouragement to say, I can see you're struggling a bit. I can see that it is out of your natural habitat for you to be to do this, and I appreciate you trying and you're giving it all. So here's a little come on, you got this.
Nice.
I appreciate you doing this, and it's such a nice feeling. That you can see that she and this band has a very good relationship. They're you can see that they are close. It's not one of those where it's just two bands that came together to write a song together, or perform once together. You can see like they have an actual understanding with each other, and
Bit of a bond.
yeah, and it was very good to see. A lot of crowd participation, as always with the Japanese crowds. They always seem to like deliver. Like, it is not a single time where I thought that the crowd got lost. They were like, like no one ever stopped moving their hands. They were like captivated. Like, they weren't like screaming or singing or anything. They were just like captivated by just how gorgeous of a performance it was.
Yeah.
It was just them relishing in the atmosphere, and that was the word that I was looking for. Atmosphere.
Atmosphere, creating a bit more of an atmosphere with like
the way that they
instruments that
the whole orchestra. I feel like it is just a different atmosphere when there's an orchestra. It like
definitely,
because you can hear every single type of note played on a different instrument that was made for that note to be played on. Because that's the thing with like when you have a normal band, you only have a certain amount of instruments, and you have to like try and play certain notes on those few instruments you have. But when you have an orchestra, you can have 4 different instruments play the same note, just to like add ambience and like add a like extra layer of depth to every single note that you play, and it like adds another element.
That tone.
Yeah, it adds another element to the song. And I feel like this is probably one of the best like renditions of the song, and it's hard to say if I like this one more or the original more, but yeah, it's a very enjoyable experience for me. I don't know if you share that same.
Absolutely, no, it's definitely reciprocated. It was a nice experience, and I think like I don't think we can put them on the same level, Kev, the original and this, because I feel like they fight different battles. And that's such a massive compliment when you're looking at like a song to stir a different set of emotions, but to still pull on those emotive strings the way that this has and the original does. Really well done.
If you guys enjoyed that video, please remember to give us a like and to subscribe. We want to say thank you to everybody that has supported us so far. So if you like the content, feel free to subscribe. We are trying to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year. And then we have all our socials that are scrolling down the screen down below. So if you'd like to check us out anywhere else, feel free to do so. On the screen we have our latest video, and then another recommended one if you feel like you would like to check out more.